How you guys doing? This is Onjigo, and in this video I'm just giving an update on where we left off from the first one. This is still dealing with packaging and bundling with Android Studio from UE4. As you can see, I added more to the list. It's kind of like my note-taking list here, and this keeps me from forgetting things as well. So for number 17, I got the Gradle error in UE4 packaging again. So after everything you see in this tutorial, when I go back to UE4 again, I got a packaging error. Not quite sure if you guys are still having the same issues, the packaging issues with UE4 as well. And just to note, this video isn't for a complete fix on whatever issue you guys having with the errors. It's just a step-by-step process of what I had to do to make sure to show you what I did to get everything to work, because currently everything is working just fine. So what I had to do, what I was avoiding, was uninstall the SDK drivers and reinstall them. I didn't want to have to do that, but I had to do that again. And also, of course, you accept the license again. One thing I didn't have to do that I see a lot of people talk about on through the forums is to update the support repository and support library files. And also, I didn't need to delete the whole intermediate folder or the save folder. So after reinstalling the drivers, I tried to package UE4 and I still got an error. So I tried deleting the APK folder and intermediate folder in the project, and I was able to package in UE4 again. I'm assuming even though I had installed drivers, once again, there was something in the intermediate folder of the project that kept giving me the Gradle error or not empty folder error. There's an error talking about empty folder. I should have took a print screen of it, but I didn't want to look at it no more. So it was either that or something with the Gradle folder itself, the intermediate Gradle folder. Okay, another new thing I did, I don't think it really affected, but I'm just trying to go over the things that I did, and eventually things started working, but I'm trying to explain everything that I did pretty much. So in my project settings, the only new things I did was I started putting ads on my app. So pretty much all my apps will have ads. I think it's important for me to have ads, so I definitely want to make sure I had got that working. So there's some things that I did as far as getting that to work. So I definitely make sure I have my extra permissions for the ads. I got my games app ID. I put that in there as well. But all this is prior to bundling the project in Android Studio. Also in my Android SDK section, I have no SDK file directories. I know some people put in the directories for their SDK files and stuff. I have nothing in those directories at all. So I took a screenshot and it's a picture of nothing in there. So the next thing is I open Android Studio, and of course it asks me to update my Gradle, but this is while it's syncing. It says Gradle to 3.4.2 to 5.1.1. Definitely do it. Definitely update it, and it's going to continue to finish syncing. Do not skip over this, just let it update. And of course you remove the code and stuff, and it should bundle just fine. But I'm going to skip down here to 29. After you sync it, make sure you save it. Even with the, I would fix the errors first and then save all. And also, since I'm skipping down here, when you open your project, make sure you open it as an existing project, not opening a new project or anything. Open it as an existing project. And also when you bundle your project, bundle it as bundle it as a signed version. I don't know the full naming of that, but bundle it as a signed version. Do not bundle it any other way. Bundle it as a signed version, the version to where you have to input your keys and stuff. Now, since you saved it after you synced it and you updated your drivers, you can close it and open it again to make sure that your folders are still the same. But it should be fine now because you saved it and it's synced and you updated your drivers, so you can start trying to bundle it. So that's pretty much what I did. I went and packaged it again to make sure everything went through. And then I went back to UE4 again and tried to package UE4 again. And it packaged just fine. So before, the issue I was having was I was bundling from Android Studio and syncing it and stuff, and then it bundled just fine. But when I went to UE4 and I tried to package it again, I was getting those errors. But now I'm not getting those errors at all, so I'm able to go back and forth. The only new thing is when I go back to Android Studio, it's asking me to update the drivers again, which is fine. So my assumption is when we sync and bundle, we affect and change something in the intermediate folder, especially update the Gradle. But this is because we packaged from UE4 first. Android Studio has a level of Gradle UE4 isn't ready for yet, I assume. We package from UE4 again, we override everything with our current APK settings, updating the intermediate folder. So it's just like we keep overriding each other and updating, but somewhere I screwed up before. I was kind of out of order probably. So I kind of summed it up as to what the process you need to be doing in the end. So initially you install your SDK drivers and so on. You do all your settings, optimization, blah, blah, blah in UE4. Then you want to package and save, of course, we all save. And then when you open Android Studio for the first time, you sync, you update, you fix the errors, you save after all that, and then you bundle and you save again. Keep saving. Now you open UE4 again. All you're doing now, hopefully UE4 opens. I mean, of course UE4 opens, but the next thing you're doing is you're updating your project, and this time hopefully UE4 packages, and then you save. If it does, great. So now you open Android Studio again, and you're doing the same thing. You're syncing, you're updating the drivers, Gradle drivers, and you're fixing the errors again because you're going to get them again, and then you're going to save, and then you're going to bundle, and you're going to save again. Now the next time you open UE4, it's the same thing. You're just updating your project, you package it, and you save it. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. So if you guys have any advice or any ideas on a better, easier way, just let me know. And also, if you guys need to know my settings, or you need a screenshot for me to make a video of my settings in UE4 or Android Studio, just let me know. I'll make a video or post some screenshots on UE4 forum, or just make a video for it. Thank you. This is Onjigo. So if you guys need any help, just let me know. We're all here to help each other. Thank you.